you guys get the close-up music. Okay, come around, gather around, gather around. Okay. All right, sir, you haven't helped with one yet, right? No. Okay, all right. Let's see. Have you helped me? Okay, let's see. We'll do this. David, good to see you again. You too. 3 of hearts. Okay. 3 of hearts. Okay, all right. Okay, let's try this really quick. I'm going to shuffle these cards. Okay, just like this. Give them a good mix. And David, what I want you to do first is just touch any card in the deck. Doesn't matter. Touch one. Show everybody the card. David, what card do you see?
3 hearts.
Awesome. You can keep that card.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm just giving you shit. Okay, here we go. All right. Sir, what is your name? George. Nice to meet you, George. Okay, George, we're going to do a weird one. This is my favorite trick. So you can take any card. You can actually look at the card. In this direction. Look at the card. Don't show me. Show at least one other person the card. Okay? And what I'm going to have you do is put the card back in the middle. Okay. So that's the card. I'm going to put it back in the deck. Now, normally, how card tricks go, George, is that somebody picks a card, you put it back, then I find it. Everybody gets really bored, because that all starts to look the same. So, George, you are going to find it. She's going to be impressed. Is it Cynthia? Is that right? Okay, Cynthia from the tennis racket trick. All right. George, what I want you to do is I want you to follow the cards and actually keep track of every card in the deck as I go by. I'll show you flashes of cards, so you're keeping track of your card, right? You know exactly where it is? I'm going to give the deck a few more cuts just like this, so that way hopefully you see it, right? You saw your card going by?
I'm trying.
Did you not see it?
I'm doing it fast.
Okay, I mixed the deck legitimately. Okay, and all we know for sure is that hopefully that wasn't your card, not near the top, and your card's not on the bottom.
No.
Okay, right, George? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to try to find your card. And if you do, everybody will freak out, okay? George, just touch the top of any card. Doesn't matter. Just touch one. Take it out, but don't look at it. Put it right there face down on the table. So I have 50, Samantha has one. I have 50 cards here, right? Samantha has the torn one. You've got the 52nd card. What was the card that you touched at the very beginning of the trick?
The 10 of hearts?
Is that right?
Yeah. 10 of spades.
Oh my gosh, are you with this guy? I'm just kidding. No, seriously, what did everybody see?
10 of spades.
10 of spades. Are you okay with the 10 of spades?
Yeah.
What did you think? You said 10 of hearts?
Yeah, I just, after all of this, it kind of makes
That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to make sure you're correct. What card was it?
10 of spades.
Show everybody.
Yeah!
Okay. All right. So here's what I want you to do. Hold out your hand for me. I'm going to place the 10 of spades in your hand just like this and shake it a little bit. Okay, look at the card. Put that card in your pocket and don't say it again. I'm going to mix the deck just like this, and we're going to find one card out of the deck, just like this with the lighting. It'll look really cool. Wait. On purpose, maybe. Oh, wait. I have to drop them every once in a while, that way you understand how hard this is. Okay? George, just like this. I'm going to cut the deck. You get one card to spin out of the deck, spin exactly 8 times in the air. 10 of spades, right?
Wow.
Your card. What I want you to do is take this marker and write your initials on the middle of the card while I pick these up. Okay? So write your initials on it. That way people don't think I have an entire deck of the 10 of spades, because that would be cheating. Okay? Show everybody what you did. You wrote your initials on there, right?
Yeah, initials.
Now here's where the trick gets fun. Maybe that was just lucky. Maybe I'm a really lucky card player or something, and he touched his card. So to ensure that you don't think that was it, watch George's 10 of spades. I'm going to place the 10 of spades into the middle, just right there. We'll push it in so you can see that. We know that the 10 of spades is not on the bottom, and we know the 10 of spades is not on top. But all I have to do to make it look like it's on top is snap, and now it looks like that 10's back on top, right?
Wow.
Okay, so it's a lot to take in, so I'll do it again. And I'm kind of going to explain a little bit how this one works. This is the last one, and you guys hung around, so I'm going to explain parts of the trick, okay? If you can't see, come around, come around, come around. I don't want you to miss. This is the last one. We got plenty of room. Brent's really tall. You guys can come over. Okay, perfect, just like that. Okay, George's 10 of spades, right there. Okay, George, this is what happens. It looks like I push your card into the middle, right? That looks good to you? It looks really dumb to everybody on the sides, right? So what happens is when I push the card in, I actually pushed it all the way through. Does that make sense? So I'll show you that again. It looks like the card's going into the middle, but I'm able to make it pop out the back. So what that allows me to do is put my pinky under the 10 so I know right where it is. But from the front, you can't tell that, right? But from the back, this is going to be a good instructional video. You can see that. Now, where it gets fun is at the last second, that's when I put it on top, though. That's the hard part. You got it? Okay, I might have been lying to all of you. George, here's what we'll do. We'll do it with about half the cards, because it's hard to follow all of them at once. So George, would you please pick up about half the deck? Pick up half, perfect. So even though I only have about 25, 26 cards, the trick can still happen, because if I snap my fingers, now George's card pops back up, and it changes to the 5. Hold on. Oh wait, you know what happened, George? Every time I snap my fingers, your card goes from wherever it is, from the middle to the top, right?
Right.
This is the bottom half of the deck. George, you're holding the top card.
No.
Show everybody the top card. What? Okay. Last chance at explaining this trick, okay? So every time the card starts face up, but then I put it face down, right? Once the card goes face down, I could switch it at any time and you might not catch it because they all look the same. All of them look the same on this side, so you can't really follow it. But this is the most impossible trick to do face up. It's really dumb. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Watch. If I put the 10 in the middle of the deck, no sneaky moves, you know the 10 is in the middle, right? Yeah. But if I tried to sneak it to the top, you would see the moment I did it, right? So I can't do that. Does that make sense? Okay, I'll do it again so you can see. It goes in the middle. See, this time I can't cheat because you see it there. And as I square up the cards, you see I've already got it on top. Oh my God. So you guys saw it from this side, so I'll show you over here. This is just sleight of hand. I show the deck here, and as I square up the cards, I already have the card back on top. Does that make sense? So you guys are screwed. You can't follow it, okay? So I'm going to leave the card face down so you have some chance of seeing a trick. Because if I did it face up, there's no trick. You just see that happen. So George, I'm going to leave it sticking face up, and I'll leave it out just far enough so you can see your letters on there. And George, I want you to push the card in on the side, and then I want you to snap right away. Okay, so just like this, the 10 of spades, George, push it in, snap, and now your card is in my mouth. This is for you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out a little extra. I appreciate it. If you guys want me to sign anything or take pictures, I'll do all of it. So.